Hello everyone, my name is Loco and welcome back to Lowkopia. Today we're gonna continue building our city, and as always I will be playing for about an hour and I'm gonna be cutting out all of the boring parts so you don't have to sit through it. Now in the last episode we made this little district right here, or well, you know, we basically deleted what we had here already and then, you know, improved upon it. I don't know what's going on over here. Looks like there's a building on fire. Alright, bye. Have a good one, fire truck man. But no, we basically improved this entire section right here, and there's definitely still some issues, such as about a gazillion ambulances right here that are trying to make their way through where they want to go. I mean, I feel kind of sorry for the people over here, but ooh, this is actually kind of an issue. Now look at it. Hold on, maybe we should add. Wait, where did I put the? I put the hospital right there. Why are they going that way? That makes no sense. Hold on. Now we're here anyway. We're gonna see if we can fix this because this is kind of silly. Let me just make sure that there is another crematorium over here, right there at the corner, boys. So you know you have someone to actually pick up dead bodies, and we'll just add like another medical clinic as well. But anyways, that wasn't the plan for today. I hope this will just fix the problem. Let me just put down another one there as well. The plan for today was not so much to actually improve on the areas that we already had, but rather to build a new area. And there's one big place right here that I've been wanting to, you know, do something awesome with for quite some time right now. And that is this beach area right here. Here's the idea, okay? I want to try and make this like the most luxurious sort of place in the whole wide world. Okay, so I want to have this like a very, very, very expensive neighborhood. And I don't know if I can do it, but I think it's time to just get started and see if we can make it work. So I'm thinking about all kinds of curvy paths here. And, you know, just make it look really cool. Or at least, you know, try to. I'm thinking about mostly using these 2-lane gravel roads right here. And then paths as well. And then I'll add a whole bunch of trees. We may have to add like a 2-lane road though. Like right through it. Or at the very least like at the edge. Or at the outside. Just so, you know, people actually be able to maneuver around without like causing massive traffic jams. But I think that's gonna be our best bet. Alright, so there we go. We got the first little bit set up right here. Now I'm thinking about not like continuing it all the way to the edge of the beach, because I don't know if there's any way to like simulate the beach, but I don't think people would really want to do that, right? So we're gonna make mostly like paths and whatnot from here. Or at least I think that would be the best course of action. In the meantime, I also want to create like a gravel road that runs parallel to this place. So we're gonna, you know, start filling that one in, or at least try and make it look similar. Alright, so obviously it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. That's not what we're aiming for here. But this should be fine. Actually, I may want to add like another road that runs sort of parallel to that as well. I think that might look cool. Alright, there we go. That works right there. Just have to make sure that obviously we add in a lot of palm trees as well. Palm trees are gonna be, I think the tree of choice in this area. So we'll have to start adding those in. Obviously palm trees make a lot more sense than the normal trees right here. I'm thinking about those. Oh my god, those are tiny though. That's gonna require a lot of clicking. Okay, this is gonna take forever. But I guess we have committed to it right now, right? Alright, that is one row of palm trees done right here. And I'm thinking about adding like a similar one to the other side. So just like this, and we're gonna have to continue that all the way to the other end. Alright, there we go. Okay, that will work right there. So the only thing that we now have to do is actually remove the ones that are sort of out of place. Just like this, because, well, you know, those aren't really very useful. Alright, there we go. I've been cleaning up the beach pretty much completely right now. So we got a nice little setup going on already. And I think once this zoned in, it will look really, really cool. We're just gonna have to make sure that it like connects together as well, obviously. So I'm thinking about just continuing it for a little bit longer over in this direction as well. Okay, there we go. That should work just in this little corner, and we can obviously expand it the other direction as well. That means we'll just need to connect this travel path, or this whatever it is, like the gravel path, over to that area and add some more trees. Alright, I think this bit is pretty much done. Do want to make it look a little bit tidier. Just because there was like a hard edge right there, but this should work beautifully just like that. Yeah, that's gonna look really cool when it's done. And we'll do like a similar end, I suppose, over here as well. I've never actually used these gravel paths before, I don't think. Or not very much. But they look really nice. And they should work really well as well. I mean, obviously they're not gonna be able to support as much traffic. But that's not really a big deal. Alright, so there we go. That's gonna be our very first road right here, completely done. And we're gonna use this mostly for like residential zones and maybe a little bit of office, maybe a little bit of commercial zone as well, just so people don't really have to move away from here. But now we're gonna have to add like paths and whatnot towards the actual beach, where people can, you know, go to and hopefully actually make use of as well. I'm not exactly sure if it does work like that, but I'm thinking about going with the gravel paths right here. I was gonna use those for pedestrians and all that. I have to say, these gravel paths look really cool on like a tan background like that, I suppose. Look at that. That's actually really cool. I just hope people actually use it, because I'm not certain they will. Alright, so that's the first bit done right here. Just gonna have to extend it all the way over here, but I'm liking the way this is looking right here. Yeah, this works fine. I just hope people actually find a reason to actually walk on here as well. Maybe we can make some entertainment or whatever over there. But at the very least, you know, it looks cool. So, you know, we win in my book. Nice. Definitely cannot be complaining about this. So now next up, obviously, is gonna make sure that we have all the utilities and all the things that people actually need. So I'm gonna make sure we have water right here, and we're gonna make sure that we have electricity and all those kind of things as well. We could even make like a separate little electricity farm now I think about it. Maybe we can add something in the water, or, you know, just have some windmills relatively nearby, or wind turbines rather. Alright, looks like we have a nice spot right here for some wind turbines, so I think we're gonna add them right here. Relatively close by the actual area, and I think in total we'll just add 4. 4 should work. And that will look kind of cool as well. I think that will tie into place a little bit nicer. And obviously I have to make sure that we actually connected it to this area as well. But it should work. Just like that. Nice. We can make a little bit maybe of an industrial zone up here. And just make sure it's zoned in with the rest of this area. Because obviously they are going to need exactly, you know, they're going to need some sort of work in order to stay around. Else it just doesn't do anything. So we could make a bit of an industrial zone up there. And just make it a bit separate from the rest of the city. Alright, so I tried these gravel roads right here, but definitely not liking those. We're just going to make them normal 2-lane roads as well. Probably a little smarter. So basically we will have like a nice little area over here though for industrial zones, and make sure the garbage bins and all that go over there, or like the disposal, what's it called? The incineration plant, there we go. It's gonna go over here as well in this area. So people can still, you know, get to it. But at least we don't have to worry about it, you know, polluting the people and making everyone sick. We could even make this also a zone where, or like a harvesting zone. I actually really do like that idea. Let me have a quick look at the natural resources right here. Yeah, we already have a lot of forest. So that obviously would work out very well, and I like the look of that so much better than the other stuff. Alright, we can do that. Let's just add on some more trees then, and we can even focus on some more palm trees, I suppose, and just make it tie in with the rest of the space. There we go, just add in a ton of palm trees that people will be able to take down, and we'll make this like a logging area then as well. Yeah, I think that will work. I don't like that road in the middle. I don't like the way it looks. We can make like a curved road, maybe go around here. And still make it that gravel stuff. Sort of the same idea that we had with the farming district that we have a little while back. There we go, make it a little bit more natural looking, I suppose. That's it. Yeah, that's much nicer. That is much nicer. So I tied in the motorway here as well. I think this is gonna cause massive traffic jams, and this area likely will get completely messed up. So we may have to just change this preemptively, because I know this is never gonna work like that. Alright, so we got 2 one-directional roads. So this one is going in this direction, and this one is going in the other direction. So people can actually, you know, get to this place as well, instead of just having to drive around all the time and take only one route. We may actually have to change this up slightly then, so it doesn't look so weird. I'm not sure if this is gonna work right here, but I do know for a fact that, you know, people will be able to go off of the motorway, which is the highest traffic one, into immediately the shortest, or like the one with the least traffic density. So I have no idea if this is gonna work. I have no idea how many people will want to go here. We may have to like, hold on, we can actually fill this little area in, I think. Oh, come on. One little path, so it like colors in nicely. One time, please. Oh man, it doesn't do it. Alright, we'll just add a tree then. But we may have to just like add another, add another exit over here somewhere, connected into this neighborhood somehow, maybe with a tunnel or something, so it doesn't look like it's connected, but it still is. That may be a necessity, but this is looking nice. I'm really liking the way this is looking right now. What we're gonna do is zone this place in right now. So I'm gonna start grabbing my brush. My, which one are we gonna grab, actually? Hold on, no. We actually need to make sure that we get all the facilities here first. So I'm thinking about adding in those buildings, like, at the outside for the most part. I think we'll add 2 medical clinics, just like that. We'll add 2 crematoriums, just like that. We'll add 1 police station. Or 1 fire, yeah, 1 police station, 1 fire station, we don't really need to. And we'll add, like, a high school and then a primary school as well. Alright, and now it is actually time to start zoning in this area. So we're gonna pause it for a second. First off, we will need to make the district. So the district is gonna be very important here, because we need to add all kinds of, like, awesome things to it. Make sure that only rich people will move over here. So we're gonna add in, yeah, this entire zone. Alright, so there we go. Got the entire zone colored in beautifully right there. And actually tried being a little bit neat as well, so it doesn't look awful. Like I've done in the past 100 times. At least make sure that everything is included, but not that it looks really bad. So this should work right here. And now what we're gonna have to do as well is obviously add the districts and a name, or the policies and a name and whatnot. We're gonna call this the Lowkopian Beach, as you may have guessed already. And we're gonna have to assign all of the policies that we want in this place. Power usage, water, smoke distractor, we are gonna allow bans. We are gonna allow as recycling, parks and recreation, education boost, free weed, and no, not free public transport. We're gonna add a tax rise on everything. And we're gonna go for high-tech housing here. High-rise ban, heavy traffic ban. Sweet! Look at all these billion icons that are happening right here at the Lowkopian Beach. I think people would move in here. I would move in here if I was them. We're just gonna have to make sure that they have all the utilities that they need. I think I actually haven't added park yet. No, we have to add a park here as well. Just so people won't complain. Do we have any kind of... yeah, small parks would work. We'll add a couple of those. Alright. Now it's just a matter of actually zoning in the area with residential zones and all that sort of stuff. So we want to make sure that we zone in at least like the outer bit completely. And in the middle we have to be careful that we don't accidentally delete our own palm trees, because then people will just build houses on them and nuke the damn things down. Okay, so that's all residential right there. Then we're gonna have to make sure that we add some low density, what's it called? Low density commercial zones right here. I'm thinking we're adding that in the middle. Just make sure we don't brush away our own trees. I never know exactly how much residential zone we need. Or how much commercial zone we need. We may just add a bunch of offices then as well. I mean, we did a high-rise ban already, so this shouldn't be a big deal. I don't think I've ever carefully brushed in any of this sort of stuff. I'm just really scared of deleting my own trees. Now we just have to make sure we do the same thing on the other end. But this time we're gonna add in... well, we can't use the big brush. We're gonna add in some more... oh, not high residential, lower residential. And once again, don't want to be coloring in that line in the middle. Alright, there we go. So that's it all colored in right here in the middle at least. We can add some more on the outside bits as well, but we'll see first how this looks. We'll go from there. And this entire zone, or this entire neighborhood right here, is gonna be all industrial. So this is all industrial. And like I mentioned, this is gonna be woodlands as well. Actually, well, we added on the outside as well. That's okay. With the woodlands, it doesn't really matter too much. So we'll add in all industrial zones here. Just gonna make sure it's not like connecting too far in. There we go. And obviously we have to assign the policy here as well that it's only gonna be this. So we have one more icon and it's only gonna be harvesting and, you know, foresting and stuff. But I have no idea how this is gonna work. These taxes and policies that I've set up are extremely expensive. So we'll see if I start losing money. So slowly but surely, I let the game run for a little while, but slowly but surely, we see people moving in here. Actually, this park is completely in the wrong place. Hold on. The plaza with trees. You can go right here. There you go. You look weird over there. But there's barely anyone living here just yet. Electricity will be filled in as soon as, you know, the places actually connect together. Which I hope is gonna happen shortly. So people are complaining about the taxes, but they get so many cool things in return, guys. Come on now. Come on now. You really don't want all of these fancy things? Alright. We can just remove the policies then again. I mean, no one's moving in. Fine, fine. I'm gonna remove all of the policies and the sweet things that you were given. Here you go. I want you guys to move in. Maybe we'll add on the policies a little later, after it's like been moved in. You guys can still smoke weed though, because I'm not that bad of a mayor. Yeah, so they're all looking for people to work right now because there's no one living here. I would work here. Come on, man. Look how beautiful this area is. Oh god, they're all looking for work right now, and we have absolutely no way of people moving in here. I mean, I don't want to do the exact opposite of what I had in mind and like lower the taxes in this area. That would not be a good thing. Fine, you guys don't want weed either? Okay, fine, you can have your weed. We'll like temporarily lower the taxes then, okay? It's literally like the most beautiful area in Lowkopia. And you guys all have tax reliefs as well. And free weed. Or, you know, you're allowed to smoke weed. I really need people to move in here. Just to be certain, I'll just make sure that there's a road as well leading from over here to the next zone, what we just created. So, yeah, we'll just make sure that, you know, people can connect from 2 different angles. I don't know if that's the problem, but if that is it, obviously that's a relatively easy fix. Okay, so right now there's a tunnel going from this end to the other end as well. I mean, do we really want to have electricity run like this? Would that make you guys happy? I mean, we're gonna remove that as soon as these bits are connected, though, because that looks just the worst. I am not sure why people don't want to move in. Have I done anything wrong? I mean, you guys are all looking for workers. I understand that, but have I like zoned it in too quickly or something? I'm not completely certain. Like, there's literally tax relief here as well, so you can easily move in here, and it's super cheap for living, you know? People are moving away instead of like moving in, which is a little scary. I'm looking for persons. Anyone want to be on my beach? There's no one on my beach, guys. This is a problem. Hold on, I know how to fix this. We'll add more trees. Trees is the answer, always. I mean, palm trees do provide shade, right? So this should technically improve this. I'm certain of it. Well, I added trees everywhere. I've yet to spot the person. I guess nobody has a purpose to sit on the beach, right? People just want to sit inside, play video games all day. I can't really blame them for that. It does look pretty cool though, and people have eventually moved in to this area as well. So we'll just get rid of this power line right now, which should be fine. I'm thinking, I'm hoping. Yeah, this is now all connected together. So in the end, this is working out relatively well. It's just that the tax is a problem. We may have to just fill this in with more and more housing at some point, but we'll get rid of the tax relief right now. We lured people in to think that they were safe and live here cheaply. This'll teach them. This'll teach them right here. Alright guys, that is gonna be it for this episode right here. We made a nice little beach resort, and I think if we give it a little bit more time, this will work beautifully. We can always add the taxes and the extra like tools and whatnot, what people want, or you know what I think they want. Oh shit, did I just say that? We can always add that later to it, you know, but there's still a lot of moving being done, as you can see right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below so you get a notification when I upload the next video, and also make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed it. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.